Hey guys, Brandon, Southern Style Offroad. We're going to show you very simply how to install the Tacoma rear bumper that we have developed and come out with. First off, I know you're not going to have a lift. You're probably going to be doing it on the ground. If you do have a lift, make it easier to get all this stuff done. All the little stuff like clips and stuff we require to take apart and relocate kind of. So let's dive into it, and basically it's not hard to take off the rear bumper. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts on each side, 10 bolts total, and everything is super easy. So come underneath here and I'll show you where to get started on it. All right, so there's two clips you need to undo to get the actual bumper off. This wiring harness that's clipped to the actual bumper will stay on it, and we'll get everything on the ground and transfer that wiring harness over to the new bumper. So basically, this trailer harness plug is one of them. There's a clip on the top side, and you just press it down, and how all the other clips are, you wiggle it loose. And then this one right here, right next to the trailer harness plug, same kind of thing. Little button, press it, and pull it out. That, and then, so once that's undone, this harness will be on the bumper when you take it off. So when you take it off, we'll get it on the ground. Like I said, transfer everything over. So we'll get the bumper off. It's these bolts right here that you're worried about. We're missing 2 of them right now because we've been doing some R&D on it and everything. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. This bolt right here, the one with the slotted end on the actual bumper framing, you can loosen it and just keep it threaded, but don't take it all the way out. That'll be kind of like how you line up the new bumper to get on the frame. So basically we'll undo these 4 and then just keep this one threaded in but loosen. So let's get that done. Once you got the bumper off, you set them next to each other, kind of see where everything goes. But these little clips that are on the bumper itself, on the harness, you're gonna undo them where they were. Basically what you need is a pair of needle nose. You will need a flathead screwdriver. To get these off, just pinch the sides of them and pull down. All of these. Yeah. This license plate light's already out, but what you do to get these out is you pull and twist. It's easier to get the license plate light out of the bumper first, and then you can do them on the other side. Once that is out, get these, there'll be a light, your little reflector lens in here for your license plate light. There's 2 tabs on each side. You gotta kind of pinch or do one side and then push the other side out. So I'm gonna take a flathead screwdriver, push down, pop it out. Or at least one side. The other side should follow. Have to get your hand down in there, but where'd it go? And there's your little reflector license plate light housing. And so you're gonna do that on both sides. You can see the little pinch things you have to push in to get the actual light out. So those, and then next will be your trailer wiring harness. This is pretty simple. These 2 little metal pins, you just push them in and it'll come right out. Hold on to all these things. Let's get this one out. So there's the bumper harness. You're going to move over to the new bumper. All right, once you got your new bumper set up and comfortable where you can work on it from the back side, all those clips, we made little holes for them. They're not gonna clip in, but we made them to be there so you can
they'll have something to go into, and you can use zip ties that you can actually put around here to hold it all in. It's like this. So everything will look nice and, you can still use those clips, but you're gonna have to zip tie it. Just because these clips use a really thin metal, and that's not what we use. So get it all set up. These license plate lights will obviously go into the hole for the license plate light in here. Just get everything fed in, zip tied down where it needs to go. There's also little clip holes on the bottom of this bar right here. Leave this plug out so it'll plug into the plug. And your trailer plug harness, it's like putting a little puzzle together. It's real easy. This will go in the provided hole. Oops. I did it the right way. Like this. There you go, and it clips in. Everything's good right there. All right, the little license plate light housing. Go ahead and plug your lights back in. However they fit in here, twist and shout, something. Okay. There we go. All right, and if you put your trailer hitch in here, or your trailer wiring harness in here, you see this groove on the bottom of the housing right here. It goes down, and it'll snap in, and there you go. Same thing on the other side. License plate light in. This groove goes up, snaps in. And now, once you get everything, we'll get everything zip tied and ready to mount back onto the truck, and then we'll go from there. All right, so before we get the bumper on, we're gonna go over what you need to do with this trailer wiring harness. You will have to undo all the clips because this is the problem. When you undo all the clips, zip ties work. The clips are plastic, zip ties are plastic. It's gonna hold just fine. This needs to stretch a little further out, so this is the reason why we're doing this. They are the same clips that are on the harness themselves on the bumper. Take your pair of needle nose and there's one on this rear cross member. There's one right there. There's one plastic one on the frame right behind it. There's one more on this back cross member, and then one more on the on a frame bracket right there as well by the brake lines. Whenever you take this off, take all of it off, you're gonna have to fish it out. All right, once you got all those clips out, that'll give you enough slack for this to plug into the new bumper, where the new bumper location is at. You might need to pull it, stretch it a little bit, get it off of, might be those clips might be snagging up on a hole or something, but pull the best you can, and we'll show you how to get this in there, finagle it, and get it all nice and tight. All right, so once you get all those clips off, got your bumper on, tightened up, this is the kind of the tricky part. You just gotta stretch and pull this plug. So this little notch is gonna go towards the outside, kind of the outside, about 2 o'clock, 2:45 or so. It'll stretch. You just gotta get it to work. You get it clipped on there. There we go. There. So everything's out of the way. You're not gonna be dragging anything or anything. like that. This clip obviously back where it was. And then, you know, if you feel uncomfortable about this being loose or whatever, you can zip ties work, just like how we did these. And as far as this being off of its clips and everything, we recommend zip ties as well. Like I said, the clips are plastic, zip ties are plastic. It's fine. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it on the rear bumper install. Pretty simple. All pretty much plug and play, besides a few little loose ends about the clips and everything. But
all right, hey guys, my name's Catlin. We'll finish up designs on the 2016 Plus Tacoma rear bumper. We're just going to go over this knockout plate right here. This is for the option to put an auxiliary flush-mounted reverse light, similar to this. Rigid makes one, Baja Design. This is like an Amazon version. So they're available. This is a universal cutout to save the trouble of whether you got them, whether you're not. This option's on every bumper, and it's basically a stitch cut. So once it's powder coated, it'll be minimal visibility of the cutout here. But if you want to use your lights, I'm going to show you how to knock it out. There's two little tabs right here. That's strong enough to hold it in. You know, this thing, I can't move it with my hand. So I suggest it's going to be powder coated. You're going to knock this out. It's okay if you mess up the powder coat here. I would use a center punch so it you know, grips when you hit it. Just tap it so it moves. See how it moves like that, and just work that back and forth. And I would use the same hole. You can see it moves a little bit more on the bottom than it does on the top. Just like a paper clip, if you bend it, it's going to break off eventually. Just keep working it back and forth. Once you can get to it. It's getting a little looser now. Might not hurt to put a little tape around there when you're doing it, just in case you slip up. There you see, it popped out. So you'd be left with this fat turtle looking piece. And your light of choosing will feed through here. You're ready to go. Thanks.